guys hear me? I set this up for Michael, and I think the mic is on. Hello, I'm an interloper. So,
I'm sure the people want me to show up already, but I'm not ready. I gotta take off my shirt and hit a thing accidentally. I smell okay, my pits smell okay. I am trying really hard to get on camera, but not so hard that I'm actually hard. Oh, dope, do-buddy-do, putting on a shirt, don't you? Up-a-deep-a-doo, ah-ba-dee-doo, turn this light on, dee-ba-dee-dee. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh shit, I forgot to turn this other thing on. Oh god, oh geez, oh no, oh my. Doo-ba-dee-ba-dee-bee-ba-ba-dee-boo. Why isn't this working? Oh well, I guess it just won't work. I'll just be here doing some things. Ba-ba-dee, 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 boop, boop, ba-doop. Oh, everything is messy, so fucking messy. Oh my gosh, loo-ba-dee-boo, loop-a-doop-a-doo-ba, da-doop-a-doop-a-doo-ba. Oh my god, here's my booty. Up-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo-boo. Why isn't this working? What the hell, guy? Oh, because I don't have it plugged in. That's important. Gotta have a light plugged in. That's a big part of lighting, is to plug them in. Got some new merch. Link in the description. Look at this sweet merch. Oh, daddy. What? Come on. Aperture, give me a fucking break here, guys. There we go. Ah! This is how the sausage is made. Oh, how the sausage is made. Ah, fuck it, whatever. Oh, Jesus tits, fuck. I immediately tripped over that cable. All right. Loop-a-de-doo. Oh, my God. Oh, it's so bright. Let's turn that down a few notches. Get a little mysterious. Oh, God, you can see, like, underneath my desk where it's all messy and awful. Let's get this a little bit closer. Let's dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Loop-a-doop. Doobity-doop. Bop-bop-a-doo-wop. Boobity-doop. Hey!
I kick ass for the Lord!
We're the Jezebels. That's
Here I come.
I want you to get up right now, go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
And we're here. Okay. Oh, God, that's not right. There we go. Okay. Yay! All right. Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Howard Stern's penis. Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Yeah. Oh, I just broke a few laws to get here in time. So there is a new, we have, real quick, since we're 10 minutes till go time. I was going to try to get this started a little bit earlier, but I had to go get my back did. And then I had to read off a bunch of Jess Franco movies to my usual movie night crew, which I abandoned for you people. Also because my son is sick and I decided to be here just in case he woke up and was vomiting. So if I leave suddenly and there's a woman that sounds like my wife screaming, then that's why, because the kid's just, going full Reagan in there. I'm weirdly happy for someone whose bank account is going to be $0 tomorrow without spending any money. So, doing fine. So if you look in the description, I'm kind of soft launching the new merch store. It's not quite where I want it to be yet. And some of these designs are not long for this world. So if any of them really appeal to you, go for it. I got a coffee cup that is not going to look exactly like this because I fucked up the test version. So it's going to be a little bit more this way. And this is going to be a little bit more this way. But this is the basic new design for the merch. Hey lady, ask me about Pinkuega. And it has this little fun, jaunty design on it. And you can also get a nice unisex t-shirt. Has everything on it. So go to BigDaddyKeene.com, baby. All right. So we've started with an infomercial. Going great. Oh man, there's so many people. Wait, let me just double check the chat and see if any. One day I'll for the waiting screen, but I kind of find it really funny. Let's see here. God, I'm dying. All right. Let me really quickly. I did not set this up properly. I expected to be home much earlier than I wound up. So let me just make sure that we are where we need to be. Oh, I need to open Brave. Goodness gracious. There's so many other little things to talk about. I'm going to try to talk about some other news real quick before we get started. What the fuck is this? Oh, right. Okay. All right. Oh my God, this is not great. Let's see here. Everything's just a little wacky tobacco right now. Little wacky tobacco. You know what I'm saying? Little wacky tobacco now. Alright, so I have Vinegar Syndrome up. And then I just have wait, there's something else that I'm forgetting. Oh, right. So I have three other pieces of news. And I don't know where the other one is, but can I get them through in 6 minutes? Nope, 7 minutes, yeah. I think I can. I think I can. He says. I don't have to stay up late. It is 8:54 p.m. where I live, so I'm hunky dory. There it is. Okay. So three things. First off, I fudged hard. I fudged so hard. I did not bring up that TerraVision put out a list of essentially clues, but lists of like the general slate coming up. And Brad has this on his Twitter profile. I think TerraVision has it on their Instagram. I don't remember. But maybe it's Facebook. I don't know. I don't pay attention, obviously. But we talked about this on Disconnected's podcast where I was on. You should go watch his stuff. Hell, you should go watch his show right now. He's probably going to be a lot more informative than I am. Like 2014 horror drama character study. It's a U.S. Blu-ray premiere. A 2016 horror thriller Blu-ray premiere. Early 1900s horror film Blu-ray premiere. Lost 80s SOV collection, which I think I know what that is. And it's a lot. Got a horror documentary, SOV quadrilogy box set, which might be what I'm thinking of. I do not know. Lost Italian thriller. All these crazy things. I know a few of them, but not a whole lot. And it is a bonkers slate coming to TerraVision. But that's all the time I got for that. Oh my God. What? How did I? Oh, fuck me. I forgot that this wasn't Chrome, so it didn't have my shit memorized. Okay, Second Sight Films. Did they put out... Yes, okay, so they had... Oh my god, I didn't even notice. This is breaking news to me. Frontiers 4K. I think the Changeling is a new addition to the storefront, but I remember them announcing that. But Frontiers, great new French... or French... Extreme Violence. What is the French new... It's not the French New Wave, obviously, but the... That period of time that I'm forgetting the name of. But Frontiers is fucking great. Great piece of French extreme cinema. Let's see, a bunch of good stuff here. Got a new interview, a few new interviews. Got a commentary. Yeah, storyboard comparisons, a short film, like everything you need, and a nice little set. Of course, it comes with this bullshit you're not going to do anything with. And a booklet, which is a 70-page book with a bunch of new essays. Hells yeah! Oh, bitten by the SOV bug. Hell yeah. Extreme French New Wave. Thank you, Filmmaker 610. Oh my god. Or New French Extremity was another term for it, yeah. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room for TerraVision and Vinegar Syndrome to exist, especially since they both give me money. So I'm happy to they can coexist peacefully for as long as they fucking want. They are not coming for each other by any means. 8:57. Okay, I still have time. All right, May. May is fucking great. I've seen a lot of people dish on May recently. I don't know why, but I think May is an amazing film. It's amazing. Hey, all right, I'm good. New audio commentary with Alexander Heller Nicholas. Fuck yeah. Some other audio commentaries, archival, of course. Bunch of new interviews. I say bunch. Well, no, a bunch. There's like 5 or 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many interviews. And then I think 2 more archival, but a lot of new interviews. This is all new interviews and then a new audio commentary. Hell yeah, 70-page book with a bunch of essays. Heather Wixson's in there. Dope as hell. This intrigues me. I also love this cover. Why does this get the great cover art and Texas Chainsaw? Whatever. So that's Second Sight. That's all stuff that's coming at some point. July 24th for May, and yeah, they're all July 24th. Shit. Yeah, so there's that. And then Criterion. How do I... New releases. Is this... No, we haven't... When did they announce... 8:59. Fuck, I don't know if I can do it. After Hours... Criterion. Isn't After Hours coming to Criterion? Did I not hear that? Oh, no. It's just been a long time since the announcement. God damn it. Where's the fucking... July 11th. Okay, there we go. Oh, we did talk about this, didn't we? Did we talk about this? I guess we talked about it. Whatever. I was just really excited because I listened to a podcast today, and it reignited my love of After Hours. Oh, God, that's my problem, is I wasn't looking at the coming soon. I was looking at the fuckity new releases like a fucking moron. Like a fucking dipshit McGillicuddy. Yeah, okay, so we did talk about this. Okay, I'm just stupid. Anyway, it's time. Almost time. It's 8:59. It is almost time. We got 1 minute. Let's... 55, 54. Guys, here we go. Gonna get some shit talked about, baby! Zombievers was a 4K? I don't think that. Oh, and Rucking Fodden has an Alfred Hitchcock collection. Goodness gracious me. Oh, so much money stuff happening right now. 901, baby. Now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, right now. Come on, baby, right now. Sorry, I'm not very useful in these countdown moments. 2, 1. Oh, did they not? Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Okay, a lot of stuff. Oh my God, so much to take in. Oh my God. Oh Jesus, titty fucking Christ. Okay. All right. So top down, we got Showgirls. We got Undefeatable. Hell yeah, worked on that one. Night Screams. One of the mysterious. Those are the two mystery 4Ks, I guess. A Blade in the Dark, of course, 4K. Boogeyman 4K. Villages of the Damned, 3 horrors from Spain. We already knew about that. Blu-ray. Piotr Shulkin's, I don't know. Apocalypse Tetralogy. Ninja in the Claws of the CIA, starring John Liu. Boggy Creek 2 and The Legend Continues. And beyond that, so then there's Sick of Myself, which I already talked about. Hell Comes to Frogtown Slip? Is it just a it's the Slip. So we got a Slip for Hell Comes to Frogtown, or Slip variant, which is a pretty cool. Then I got a variant for Battle of the Lost Planet Mutant War, variant for Buddies, great film. I did a video on it. Check it out. And then one for Fanny Hill and the Phantom Strangler. So that's cool. Got a New York Ninja replica throwing star with display case. And then a few T-shirts and posters and shit. Bunch of T-shirts. Holy butts. Covered in cum. And some other nifty bits and bobs right down there. Is there anything over here as well? No. Okay. Thank fucking Christ. All right. Man, where to even start? I guess there's nothing to really say about Showgirls. We talked all about that, right? And there's nothing new. Yeah. So Showgirls, we already talked. It's what it was already. Undefeatable. I actually got to work on this in 2 capacities. I edited the interviews, but also I got to shoot the interview with Stingray himself because he lives in Las Vegas. This was a long fucking time ago. This was like, I think early COVID. Like, this was a long way back, but Don Neum, nice guy. So we got a 3-disc region-free set, 4K Ultra HD, plus 2 Blu-rays, 4K UHD, blah, blah, blah. Of course, scanned and restored from its 35 in 4K, duh. Presented in both its English language version and its wildly different Bloody Mary Killer version in both Cantonese and Mandarin with newly translated English subtitles. I'm so excited for that because I've never seen the Bloody Mary Killer version. And I love Undefeatable. Undefeatable is an absolute goddamn gem. I'm sure all of you have seen it, so nothing to really say there. Brand new audio commentary track with actress Cynthia Rothrock. Brand new audio commentary track with filmmaker and film historian Brandon Bentley. And those are on the 2 different cuts. Very smart to do it that way. Got a 15-minute interview, brand new interview with Godfrey Ho, the man, Godfrey Ho. Got a brand new 18-minute interview with Phil Cook. By the way, I didn't get to edit the Godfrey Ho interview, so that's a nice welcome surprise for me. I didn't realize that was in the set. I'm very excited. It's Cartoon with People. That's with Phil Cook. That's a really good interview. Street Fighter with Cynthia Rothrock. That's an all right interview. They call him Stingray. Brand new interview with actor Don Neum. Great interview. Well shot. A Mind for Action. 16 minutes. Brand new interview with actress, assistant director Donna Jason. That's also really good. Got a video essay by historians Sam Deegan and Charles Perks. Undefeatable versus Bloody Mary Killer, a video essay comparing the 2 versions by filmmaker Chris O'Neill. Hell yeah. Original trailers and a 12-page booklet. Guys, you skimped out on the booklet a bit. We could fill 300 pages with Undefeatable essays. Come on. But that's that. And it's included in your subscription if you're a subscriber. So hells to the yeah. Amazing. Fantastic. Night Screams. They're going all in on the 4Ks, and I love it. Night Screams. I have actually never seen Night Screams. I'm a loser. I'm a loser little titty baby. Night Screams. Let's see here. High school football star David has just won a 4-year scholarship to the University of Oklahoma and with his parents away for the night is planning to mark the occasion with a party for his buddies and girlfriend. But as the evening's festivities get underway at a local nightclub, two violent fugitives take refuge in the basement of David's home. When the action moves over to David's place, it quickly becomes clear that someone is intent on spoiling the celebration. Wah wah. As one by one the revelers get picked off and butchered in various gruesome ways. But are the stowaway crooks responsible for the carnage, or is this the work, there we go, of someone even more unhinged? Let's see, brainchild of producer co-writer Dillis L. Hart II, starring Ron Thomas from The Karate Kid. Wichita Lens Night Screams from director Alan Plone is a late-entry slasher gem which offers up an embarrassment of inventive kills, incorporating electrified hot tubs, bodies crushed under cars, death by poisonous fumes, and faces shoved into hamburger grills alongside more standard methods of hacking and slashing. Deemed too short by its distributor, the filmmakers added copious amounts of stock sex and violence, pulled from other sources, turning an already oddball effort into a fascinating mutant film. Now, for the first time ever, Vinegar Syndrome is proud to present a reconstruction of the filmmaker's preferred pre-release cut, alongside the standard theatrical version, all newly restored in 4K from the original camera negative, along with brand new feature-length documentary telling the fascinating and sometimes tumultuous tale behind the making of this regional slasher favorite. Anyway. Newly scanned restored 4K 35, you get that. Brand new commentary track with director Alan Plone and Plone, goddamn, and cinematographer Eric Anderson, moderated by special features producer Ewan Cant. Blood and Chopsticks, echoes of Night Screams. 80 minutes, a brand new making of documentary featuring interviews with its cast and crew. I didn't edit this one, so it's probably... Oh god, I can't remember his last name, so I'm not even going to try it. But really good. Other guy's a better editor than I am. Introduction for the pre-release version with executive producer Richard Caliendo and co-writer producer Dillis L. Hart II. Original trailer, reversible sleeve artwork, English SGH subtitles. Looks and sounds like a delight and a half. Cool. And of course, if you are a subscriber, that's in your subscription, so no worries there. A Blade in the Dark. Well, we kind of already talked about Blade in the Dark. I love this artwork, by the way. Well, this side's fine. This side's great. And of course, it's multiple. Wait, is that right? Is it, or is it? That's the box. I don't understand. I'm stupid. Magnet box. Okay, it's a magnet box. Cool. No doubt. So this is also in your subscription if you're a subscriber. Lamberto Bava. It's an important horror film, and it includes the feature-length documentary All the Colors of Giallo, if you don't own that already, through the Severin release of All the Colors of the Dark. Oh, God. Commentary track with Story Continues for the extended Italian TV edit. Commentary track with film historian and author Kat Ellinger for the extended Italian TV edit. Don't Go Down the Stairs, an interview with director Lamberto Bava, a bunch of interviews. Got a video essay by film historian and author Sam Deegan, an archival interview, that aforementioned documentary. Pretty solid little set. Includes both the Italian and English soundtracks for both the uncut extended version and the theatrical version. So, I mean, everything you want. Dope. The Boogeyman, the, I believe, first project I worked on for Vinegar Syndrome. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of... I did this last year, right? Maybe it was early this year. Sorry, I'm getting my Lou Lamels confused. When did I do The Boogeyman? Maybe it was last year. It doesn't matter. This is a really solid little movie. This is my first Uli Lamel movie. Long time ago. A little like just unnecessary amount of my story. When I first started doing YouTube stuff, I actually wasn't even doing YouTube. I was doing that one, whatever that video hosting site that that guy with the glasses was using back in the day, because I thought that they had a good point about it. I was an idiot. But I did it entirely in drag, and this This wasn't as un-PC at the time, but I was calling myself the Terror Tranny. Now, I, of course, would not do that, but at the time, it was fine. And I did a few videos. I don't remember what all I covered, but one of the movies I covered was The Boogeyman, and that is gone forever. It is one of the few things that has been put on the internet and wiped away. And good riddance. But yeah, The Boogeyman. Really solid little film. I would say upper mid-tier for Uli. Something like that. Let's see here. So, look at the scan and restored 4K, 35mm camera negative, blah, blah, blah. Brand new commentary track with editor Terrell Tannen. And a brand new audio commentary track with historian and author Kat Ellinger. So 2 commentaries. Hell yeah. Got a 39-minute interview with actress Susanna Love entitled Scenes from a Marriage. Why is it 39 minutes? Because it's really hard to edit that woman down. You try it sometime. It's a pain in the ass. Very entertaining interview, but holy shit, that woman talks like nobody's business. I love her, but holy shit. Very nice lady. Holy shit. Boogeyman and So On is a 34-minute brand new interview with cinematographer David Sperling. I remember this one being super informative, hence the 34 minutes. He goes into a lot of like specific setups and like how they did like this effect and other effects. Why am I not? I'm not seeing all of my. Oh, that's weird. I have my multi-stream set up, but it's not. Whatever. So Undefeatable is a Vinegar Syndrome release, but no retail sales like a VSA. I guess, is that what it says? I didn't pay attention. Maybe. I'll go back to that in a second. Pickup Girl, brand new interview with actress Catherine Tambini. That's 8 minutes. She doesn't really. She's barely in the movie, so that's why it's a small interview. Brand new interview with editor Terrell Tannen. Cuts from the Mirror. That's 20 minutes. That's also a really strong interview. And then also, of course, an interview with Jörg V. Walter. Boogeyman as art. Also a good interview. I don't think he had a whole lot to say about Boogeyman. Maybe he did. I don't remember. I've edited like, I feel like four or five of his interviews, so I don't remember which one's which. Archival interview with writer-director Uli Lamel, because he's dead. And original theatrical trailer, TV spots, etc. Boop. Boogeyman. Great slipcover. Really strong film. This is a great one that if you want a Blu-ray that's going to give you as an aspiring filmmaker a lot of tips and tricks, and it's going to help you like kind of better understand the low budget craft, this is a great example. Great example. Because they made this movie on fuckity peanuts. So yeah, I guess, yeah, there's a standard edition. I feel like this is gonna oh, I see. Special limited edition spot glass. Yeah, it's just the slipcover is limited to select indie retailers in the website. I think other retailers, probably not like Walmart, but you know, I'm sure there'll be stores stocking these, just not the slip. Oh, I'm sure I've Jörg. I've never gotten to meet him. I only edit on that end of things because he's in LA. Maybe I don't remember where he lives. But like getting to watch the raw video of him, it's so good. It's so great. He seems like an absolute doll and a half. All right, so that's the first bunch. All right, now Villages of the Damned, 3 horrors from España. Look, oh man, that looks pretty. That is really pretty. Ooh la la. Mon ami, mon amour. Let's I'm sure that I'm immediately gonna regret this. That's a good look. Also got Dennis. What are you doing there, Dennis? And then there's Hillary Clinton. Dennis Hopper and Hillary Clinton in the same set? Come on. It's a lot of Dennis Hopper for 3 movies. Okay, there we go. A little bit more gothic on this one, it looks like. Beatrice. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh my, creepy. Kids. Dame. Cool. Yeah, okay. I had that same costume one year, actually. Between Burning Paradise and Tough Guys Don't Dance, Tough Guys Don't Dance. This looks great. Okay, cool. I'm sold. Not that I have to be sold. It's included in my subscription. Let's see here. So, let's see. Beginning in the late 60s and lasting through the end of Franco's iron-fisted rule, genre filmmakers working in España began using the horror genre to astutely comment on issues of class, religion, governance, and the horrors of day-to-day life. Collected here are a trio of unique and unsettling tales of distinctly Spanish horror, all of which are making their English-friendly Blu-ray debut, sourced from new 4K restorations exclusively prepared by Vinegar Syndrome. This is great because I love Spanish filmmaking. I like Mexican filmmaking, and I'm saying this because of the sets. They did the 3-film set. I definitely am more intrigued by the Spanish side of things, just because anything Euro kind of gets me going a little bit more. But first we have El Bosque de El Lobo, the Forest of the Wolf from 1970, 90 minutes long. The first in a series of dark folk horrors directed by multi-Goya award-winning auteur Pedro Olea. Wow, okay, we're talking big names. All right, okay. It tells the story of Benito Freire, an impoverished peddler and frequent petty thief who may or may not be a werewolf. Nevertheless, he is often overcome by animalistic instincts to kill, resulting in superstition and panic in the nearby village. A cold and unsettling study of a serial killer set against a backdrop of religious conservatism in 19th century rural Spain. Olea's masterpiece of dread was barely seen outside its native Spain and has been newly and exclusively restored in 4K from its original negative. Hell yeah, buddy. Las Flores del Vicio. The Sky is Falling. 1975, 94 minutes long. A group of spoiled middle-aged Americans living in the outskirts of a poor coastal community are visited by a mysterious foursome of beautiful youths who seem to have been sent to fulfill their darkest desires. But it quickly becomes apparent that these sensual and attractive youngsters... That's a really weird sentence. I just want to... For the FBI, this is me reading a statement from other people. But it quickly becomes apparent that these sensual and attractive youngsters have a far more sinister and deadly purpose. An incredibly colorful, oftentimes surreal, and darkly humorous morality fable decrying the perverse excesses indulged in by the rich, Las Flores del Vicio, was the sole Spanish production directed by Canadian-born British filmmaker Silvio Narizzano. Well, that feels like it's cheating, but okay. Starring Dennis Hopper and Carol Baker, this would-be cult hit has remained shamefully unavailable on Blu-ray until now. Yeah, Homegrown Horrors Volume 1 fucking kicks ass. Pull that trigger, Jake. Don't be a pussy. Buy it. If you want to turn that into your ringtone, go for it. You have my permission. Here's an alternate for you. Don't be a pussy, just buy it, baby. Don't be a pussy, just buy it while I take a drag. Don't be a pussy, just buy it, baby. You'd think I was already stoned, but this is just me after rushing home. And then Beatrice, 85 minutes from 1976. While walking through the woods, young Juan witnesses a group of bandits attempting to rob and kill a friar, only for the priest to end up slaying several of his attackers. Mysterious. Seeking refuge in Juan's family home, where he lives with his mother and sister, Beatrice, the friar becomes an object of both lust and fear for the members of the household after a mysterious illness befalls Beatrice, as suspicion mounts that he might be an agent of Satan. What a twist. A cryptic tale of possession. Goya award-winning art house filmmaker. You know, Jesus Franco also got a Goya. All these guys, they're fucking... Goya award-winning art house filmmaker Gonzalo Suarez Ziz. Beatrice was the director's only folk horror feature and remains among his most tense and unsettling works, dripping with gothic atmosphere, though treated with a low-key neo-realist sensibility. Beatrice is a startlingly dark period drama long overdue for reappraisal. I'm already fuckity sold. Not that I have to be, again, included in my subscription. Alright, so 2-disc region-free set. Dope. Newly scanned and restored in 4K from the original negatives. Dank. Lobeshome. An interview with El Bosque del Lobo director Pedro Olea by Diego Lopez Fernandez. 38 minutes. Introduction to El Bosque del Lobo with film historians Angel Sala, Carlos Benitez, and Xavi Sanchez Pons. I don't know how to fucking say that name. Interview with Yvonne Sentis, actress in Las Flores del Vicio. 17 minutes, and then a 19-minute interview with Jose Lefante, an actor from Beatrice. 40-page perfect bound book with essays by Erica Schultz and Alexander Heller Nicholas. You can do a 40-page, well, I guess it's 3 films, but still, I think y'all should reconsider, do a complete reprint, and do a 40-page book for Undefeatable as well. I'm just saying. There's a 12, well, Hong Kong Volume 1, here, let me, 1 second. Boop, boop, boop. I am the boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, my snoop. Boop, boop, boop. How does math work? Math? Letters. Letters. How do letters work? Where the fuck is it? Where'd I put that fucking thing? Hong Kong! Where are you, baby? Okay. What am I missing? What? Oh, there it is. I put it in M for made in Hong Kong. I'm an idiot. All right. So the reason that it's a $12 difference, where's my shit? There it is. Yep, there's my shit. Is it looks like this. So it's a little nicer. So it's, you get it. There's this booklet, and then a separate slip cover to get to the disc. So it's a bit of a whole thing. So that's why it's so different in cost. Hong Kong Volume 1 is that is the reason that it would be so needlessly exorbitant. Boop, pop. Anyway, is it not 50%? Wait a second. Hold on. I don't want to lose my place here. So, yeah, it's like Scanner Cop's disc. Oh, god damn it. Blah, 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 blah. All sort by old to new. Yeah, there's 50% off. I don't know how far it goes up, but it's there. Not everything, though. I mean, well, not sold out stuff, I guess. That makes sense. But it looks like everything is pretty much 50% off, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting... Oh, shoot. I didn't even... Sorry. Yep. I'm good at things. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, sorry. That's I know I understand the confusion. So everything pre-January is discounted 50% off. Yeah, sorry. I didn't quite understand the confusion. Anyway, so Village of the Damned, 3 horrors from España. Looks great. I'm very excited. Apocalypse Tetralogy. So is this is not included in your subscription if you're a subscriber. This is from Vinegar Syndrome Labs. Oh yeah, they did okay, this is exciting. I skipped the last Labs release, but this one, oh boy. Obi Oba has been on my watch list for like too long. Long enough that it doesn't make any sense anymore. Oh my god, holy fucking dick sauce. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Yeah, that... Whew.
Humana. You do. Oh, but if you are a subscriber, you do get a special 50% off the SRP. So that is $30, which I think sounds like a perfectly good deal. War of the Worlds Next Century. That's also on my list. Gaga might also be on my list. I don't know. I have a lot of Polish movies on my watch list. This is exciting. Oh my fucking Christ. This is better than anything I could have guessed. Awesome. I am going to say, this does feel like cheating. I don't think this should be Vinegar Syndrome Labs. I still don't fully understand their criteria, but this feels like a normal, like this is like, what's that movie from Whateveristan? Goodbye 20th Century. It reminds me of that as far as like the kind of subset of releases you would kind of put it under. This feels 100% like a normal Vinegar Syndrome release. So I don't particularly care for that branding, just because more money. But hell yeah. Bunch of weird Polish shit. That's what we're gonna summarize it. Bunch of weird Polish shit. Must watch. 2-disc region-free set. Newly restored by Vinegar Syndrome from existing studio masters. Brand new commentary track with film historian and author Sam Deegan for Golem. Brand new audio commentary track with film author and critic Michael Brook for The War of the Worlds Next Century. It also bothers me that there's only audio commentaries for those two movies. Don't like that. That annoys me. Actually existing dystopia, politics, delusion, and language in Obi Oba, The End of Civilization, 17-minute video essay by Jonathan Owen, and then Hard to Be a Hero. Piotr Sulkin's Gaga, Glory to the Heroes, 21 minutes, video essay by Andrew Netty, or Net, whatever. And then a 40-page perfect bound book with essays by Sam Deegan and Patrick Dahl, alongside an archival interview with the director. Again, I would prefer, especially since I kind of would rather have commentaries on these two movies, but whatever. They probably talk about the other films to some degree, so not the worst thing in the world, but 79, 81, 84, and 85. I don't think these belong in Vinegar Syndrome Labs, but whatever, it's their project. I'm hard as a rock right now. This is the Undefeatable is the standout because holy shit. But as far as stuff I was not well aware of beforehand, this is my standout. Holy fucking shit. Of course, now we have to go to Ninja in the Claws of the CIA. Which has New York Ninja's very own John Liu. I'm very intrigued. Okay, let's see what this says. So this is a VSA title. So, of course, not included, but 50% off for subscribers. Not included in either pre-order either, so just be aware of that. What is secret, customers? I'll look at the thing later. I don't care. Ninja in the Claws of the CIA is part of our okay, blah 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 blah. John Liu is a world-renowned martial arts expert who is recruited by the CIA after his twin brother James Liu is injured. John's mission is to turn a ragtag bunch of soldiers into fierce fighters by teaching them the ways of martial arts. Unhappy by John's presence, a rogue military officer uses an emotionally unstable soldier named Wang to challenge John's physical abilities, as well as a sexy female soldier to challenge his mental focus. Unbeknownst to John, the CIA is conducting secret experiments on the soldiers by using hypnosis as a form of mind control. With the help of a data analyst named Carolyn, John soon uncovers the truth behind the secret experiments, and together he and his new love interest flee with classified documents. Now on the run, John and Carolyn are hunted throughout the world as danger lurks around every corner and no one can be trusted. The only hope to survive is for John to use his martial arts skills, as well as his cunning, in order to stay one step ahead of their dangerous pursuers. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, okay, about the two secret titles. Got it. Got it. I do not know how to do chat highlights. I tried, and it just does not work. I don't know what to do. Oh well. Written, directed, and starring martial artist John Liu. New York Ninja, Secret Rivals. In one of his many vanity projects, Ninja in the Claws of the CIA, aka Made in China, is a truly mind-bending experience that defies logic as well as categorization. Shot primarily in España, Ninja in the Claws of the CIA is an unusual martial arts film, not only due to its outrageous plot, but due to the fact that it feels more like a Eurocentric cult film, thanks in part to its many filming locations as well as numerous international genre actors, featuring the human tornado himself, Ho Wang, as well as Myrta Miller, Roger Pesci, Christian Anders, Raquel Evans, and Spanish character actor Victor Israel. So that's come on, I'm in. Region A, newly scanned, restored from 35 and internegative. Brand new commentary track of film historian Chris Poggiali. Introduction by filmmaker Curtis Spieler, the redirector of New York Ninja. The Wonder of Vanity action films, an 11-minute video essay by Justin Decloux. Hey, Justin Decloux, hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah. God, you love to see it. Important Cinema Club for life. Original trailer, promotional still gallery, alternate Made in China title card, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, yes, come on. Like, look at it. Look at it, people. Come on. You can't say no. You can't. Look at those titties. You can't say no. Look at that face paint. You can't say no. Look. Okay. Look at this guy. Look at those teeth. Giving the British a run for their money. You can't say no. Look at that bitch. Can't say. Nipple. Look at that. I'm gonna end there. You can't say no. But if you do, that's perfectly fine, and your bodily autonomy and all that. Let's see here. Is Dracula Sucks good if you're not into adult films but want to check out an adult 4K? I'll be honest, I have yet to finish Dracula Sucks, and I specifically made an attempt. It's kind of boring. That might, maybe I just missed out the good shit, and when I revisit, it'll be better. I haven't had a chance yet because to watch a 4K, I have to be in the living room, and I only get 30 minutes out of any given day in there. So at some point I'll watch it, but it's just not high on my list. So I can't really say. I would personally go for Sex World, but it's hard to say when you're not into the adult films. It really depends on how not that into adult films you are. Dracula Sucks is probably the best route, just considering everything. But it's hard to say, because the way my brain works is you want to see that hard cock going into that tight pussy, and he's rubbing them tits, getting cum all over her. But I don't know. And hey, horror guy liked Dracula Sucks, thought it was fun. So I would go more for his opinion because I did not finish it, and therefore I cannot offer a clear conscience yay or nay. Alien Private Eye is a huge yay. Alien Private Eye fucking rules. So hard. So good. Also, I edited some wonderful interviews on that disc. Another Yerg disc. Sleazy Michael does need a 4K room. Let's see here. Yeah, I love Alien Private Eye. Not for everyone, but I would say if you share in my likes, my feelings of quality, then we're. Do you enjoy the films of? I like Howard Hawks. Yeah, I mean he's Howard Hawks. But yeah, I don't really know what a good 4K. I don't know, because if I was to go for one adult 4K, it would be and I lost it just now. Probably The Young Like It Hot, The Young Like It Hot, and what was the fucking the other one, I can't read it from here. But that 4K is probably my favorite of the adult titles. But again, I am really into porn. I'm just really into porn. So it's hard to say what so your mileage may vary. Boggy Creek 2 and the Legend Continues, a film that I remember being on the IMDb bottom 100 for literally years, which makes me excited. I've never watched Boggy Creek 2. I've watched Boggy Creek 1. Kind of boring. I am intrigued by this more narrative approach, and it looks off the wall nonsensical. And I've heard a lot of awful things, so that makes me excited. Zoology professor Dr. Brian Lockhart has long been fascinated by the legend of Bigfoot. Having heard tales of the mythic furry creature wreaking havoc in the swamps of Louisiana, Dr. Lockhart sets out to investigate these strange occurrences for himself. Aided by a ragtag team, including assistant Leslie Ann Walker and local kid, just what he is, he's the local kid, every town's got one, Tim Thornton, hitting the road in their camper, the group encounter person after person who relay their strange and often frightening encounters with the beast. It's a Bigfoot travelogue, if you will. While the creature itself remains elusive, though as they get deeper into the wilderness, strange things begin to happen. Butt stuff. Could the stories be true? And if Bigfoot is really out there, is he friend or foe? But most importantly, what does he want? Spiritual sequel to the early 70s blockbuster, Charles B. Pierce's Boggy Creek 2 and the Legend Continues resituates the Bigfoot myth into a sun-baked, undeniably 80s New Agey setting and features director Pierce co-starring with his son, Chuck Pierce Jr., all tied together by Chirac Kajoyan's lush nature photography and Frank and Laurie McKelvey's catchy folk soundtrack. Newly scanned restored 4K from 35mm archival positive. Brand new commentary track with cryptozoology author David Coleman. Not a great setup, but I mean, VSAs are hit or miss when it comes to extras, so I've kind of gotten used to it. Cool. I mean, not one I'm going to buy right now, but definitely on the radar. Of course, VSA is not included in your subscription. Sick of Myself. Did we talk about everything? I think we did. Yeah. So Sick of Myself we already talked about, but has commentary, has a bunch of interviews, looks really good. I haven't seen it, so I can't really say, but not included in subscription, and we already talked about it a little bit, so no point in going further with that. Then you got those slips that we talked about, and a bunch of shirts. So that's about it. These are pretty nice. Pretty nice. I love this shirt. I love this too. I can't afford anything right now, but I can't be getting more shirts and posters and shit. I just have too much stuff, but that's a cool fucking shirt. Like, I don't know. I'm assuming, oh yeah, they're probably just going to print however many get bought. That's cool as shit. Like, I would definitely hang any one of these up. I don't know where, but definitely would. I like this monster. I love this shirt. This is great. Like, these are just all great. I need to step up my shirt game. Where's my there it is. Oh my god. My throat's killing me now. Better put more smoke in my body. Do you like chemicals? Yes, I do. Alright, so anyway. I think this is a great slate. Nothing, is it the best slate I've seen for a halfway sale? Probably not. But I think we have all winners at the very least. The only one I am completely, just don't know anything about is Night Screams. Looks good, though. And of course, if you're a subscriber, who gives a shit? You're going to get out of the way. You don't have to buy anything tonight.
I just want to say theoretically good night.
Theoretically good night to you as well. I love you too. Brain. I mean, yeah, this is a solid slate. Oh, wait, and I didn't even talk about Showgirls, but Showgirls, is also here. You know, will I buy this? Yes. Do I like this cover? No. I don't. Oh god, I totally fucked up when what's this? What? Wait, was it? Wait a second. Did I fuck up when I was going really fast? I think I might have. I might have fucked up. I can't tell. I'm too tired. Good stuff, Geek Josh. Good stuff. You spend that fucking hard-earned money. The 10 movie box got pushed. I don't know when, but it got pushed a little bit. So it'll be here. It's just not yet. I'm sure there's something going on in the behind the scenes that's clogging up the works. Damn. Passing on Severed Arm. You know what? As much as I really like Severed Arm, I'll admit, I don't know when I'll ever go back to it. So that's fair. You know, I think it's a really solid film. I don't know that it's terribly rewatchable. Unlike Showgirls, which is super fucking rewatchable. Is that... Oh, yes. So, okay. Yeah, I can... Let me just do a little shill in here. Yes, indeed. The inside is pink. So I got this specifically. But there's other color options. Let's do a little side advertising break. If you go to Big Daddy Keene, that's BigDaddyKeene.com, you'll see this nifty little website. And if you click on shop, you get all the various options. Now, some of this is kind of testing. I'm almost definitely going to redo this one. But I thought maybe someone might like it. And if you like it, go for it. If you don't, it's going to be completely different when I finally redo it. But I'm really into Jerry Lewis and Pinku movies right now, and starting mid-June, you're going to be getting a lot of both on this channel. It would be early June, but I'm going on vacation, and I don't have time to get everything ready that I wanted to get ready. But for the Pinku coffee mug, it does. Yes, my merch does ship internationally. I use Gelato specifically, which is a European company. I don't actually remember which fucking Scandinavian bullshit country they belong in, but they have centers all over the world, so it does ship internationally. We've got a What Would Koji Wakamatsu Do t-shirt, one of my new favorite directors, and we'll be talking again a lot more about him starting mid-June. And yeah, so the Pinku Lewis mug comes in multiple colors. It has all of them have a color inside. So if you don't want pink inside, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but come on, you get all these. Look how great it looks on this backdrop. This looks just like your house. Come on. And then of course it has that that offering. That the t-shirts also have. So if you're sitting around and your wife needs to talk about Pinku more, this is what you should take to the breakfast table. All right. Thank you for the £5. Pounds, right? Yeah, I know how the world works. Abandon all conceptions of the soul. Ooh, I love the name too. Thank you for your work, dude. I find myself now mostly enjoying older films than BS mainly releases. Do you think old horror is underappreciated now? Yes and no. Yes and no. I do think that there is, for my taste, slightly too strong an emphasis on 80s horror. I love 80s horror, obviously. And I love 70s horror. But I do think that once you move pre-60s, there's a lot of gems, especially in the 30s and 40s. The 30s and 40s were a fucking just golden age of horror cinema that is not talked about enough, including by yours truly. I keep pushing my Universal Monsters videos for some reason. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I keep pushing it. And there's a lot of films from that period from all over the world. And especially, and then once you get into the 60s, and you go into the early 60s, and it's these like films that look like they were maybe more made in the 50s, just because they're lower budget, black and white stock, from the European places. It's so much cool shit. It's so much cool shit that no one ever well, not no one, but a lot of people don't talk about enough. But you make a good point. There should be more top. Hoxton, yeah, one of the fucking greatest, probably top 10 silent films of all time. Yeah, and one of the most metal films of all time. Like, anytime someone's like, new movies, they're not hard enough. Like, oh, well, I've got some news for you, buckaroo. So I need to talk more about some old school horror. So I'm glad you brought that up. Let's see here. That's a great way to put it, Grady. Oh my God, my back. Okay. So anyway, that's my shilling. Also, I'm really fond of this coffee cup. Has my name on it. If you want people to assume that you're someone else, you can carry this mug around and pretend to be me, and then explain Philip the Vinegar Cat. Do it, pussy. I'm gonna get myself one of those. I just haven't. It cost a lot for me to ship direct for some reason, so I only got this shirt, a separate Ringer t-shirt, which I believe is in my bedroom, and this dope coffee cup. So, which, as I mentioned up top, this coffee cup will not look like this if you buy it. The Pinku Lewis, it'll be slightly bigger and more on this side, and then the Hey Lady will be also like direct opposite. I fucked up on the initial run, but you won't be getting those. So just FYI, if you want to buy some merch, I'll be changing most of these. I say that, actually, I take that back. I probably will only really burn it all to the ground in the immediate future. Everything else is probably going to stay the same. The Ringer's pretty good. I don't like Ringer t-shirts on me. I just bought it because I wanted to see what the quality. And when I first got it out, I was like, this seems a little thin. But then I put it on and I couldn't see my nipples, and I was like, cool. God damn, I'm not getting every... Wait a sec, I need to open up a separate window with my stream because I'm not getting all the chat for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh wait, maybe if I go live chat. Oh, it's hiding stuff from me. That's weird. Okay. How does it decide what's a top chat? Whatever. Coming from one of those bullshit Scandinavian countries, I won't give you my money until I can get a t-shirt with your ugly mug on it. Okay. I have that, so I can certainly I will do an ugly mug t-shirt as well. Oh, and an ugly mug. Hey. Off topic, but I quit Twitter, and I'm not sure where I'll go for Blu-ray news besides this show. Good on you, health-wise. I like that. I haven't quit Twitter, obviously, because I still post, but my little sabbatical plus the new shittiness of it, and that's not political, you fucking crybabies, but the general shittiness of it, I don't really find myself wanting to post anymore. I do it every so often, but it's only really like for something I need to put out there, a retweet because someone I love died. Rest in peace, Ray Stevenson, and rest in peace, Kenneth Anger, and Tina Turner. Fucking goats, the lot of them. A whole herd of goats just went up to heaven. I mean, there's no heaven, but you know what I'm saying. The nothingness just got 3 new angels. But yeah, I'm sorry that this... You should... I mean, I don't know if you watch Disconnected, but Disconnected is like the king when it comes to keeping up with all this shit. Let's see here. And then, is Cyber Vengeance worth it? I don't remember if I don't think I watched Cyber Vengeance. I don't think I did, so I can't say. If anybody in the chat would like to suggest yay or nay on Cyber Vengeance, please. I don't know. What? I don't know what that is. Okay, I don't know how to... Wait a second. I don't know how to say... Rupees. Okay. That's $5.43 for anyone curious. Was not expecting that. Okay. Thank you, filmmaker. I will keep talking more movies. Where the fuck? Where am I? Oh, 22 copies left of Surf 2. Surf 2 is great. Well, I say great. It's very good. I'm not gonna... Great's maybe being a little... Zelda money. It was a lot easier seeing announcements flow through my feed when remembering to go and read and watch up every day. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad that Twitter... I mean, Twitter was never good. Well, in the early days it was good, and then it got popular. But it was never great for you, but at very least it was free form enough that you could kind of fairly easily just focus on your shit. And now, you know, it's all fucking weird. Rich people. But yeah, Surf 2. I love Surf 2. Surf 2 is so much fun. Highly recommend it. So I expect this number to go down, guys. Come on. Good night, Alfonso. Oh, just for being a boy. Thank you. Oh, you guys are great. You guys are a delight and a half. Spend your money on blues. Get your blue. I mean, you know, if you want to give me money, that's fine. I'm not gonna say no to money. I don't know why I keep forgetting to go back to the screen. I know why. It's because I suck at my job. But yeah, Surf 2, great film. Very good film. Very funny. If you don't like really corny humor, maybe stay away. But that's the only real meh, is that it is extremely silly. It is a very stupid film. Had a good time. It was good for real-time on-the-ground news update. That's true, yeah. Anytime you wanted to know exactly what was happening, that's where you wanted to go. So let's... I guess it's as long as... We've been going for an hour? Wow. Goodness me. All right, let's do some recommends, I guess. 6 titles. You can do better than that. Come on. Come on, pussy. I don't know why I'm mean to people. You buy as much as you're comfortable with, buckaroo. As much as you're comfortable with. All right, so let's see here. Where do we start? I think I might have missed, but anyway. Homegrown Horrors Volume 2. Fucking rad. Buy it. Burning Paradise. Fucking rad. Buy it. It's Ringo Lam. Anytime you see Ringo Lam directed a movie, buy that movie. Done. Wait, what? Oh, I see. That's funny. Wait, how much cheaper is that? Well, I mean, that'll be back in stock, but that is funny that it's already out of stock. All right, so Sworn to Justice. Sworn to Justice. I love Cynthia Rothrock. Oh god, I can't remember the director's name. What is his name? Paul Maslach. Paul Maslach is not the best director in the world. Oh man. As if I didn't. From guys, you're killing me. I hate having international viewers. I'm kidding, but also, oh my god. I don't know what that. I don't know how to say this. I don't know why I'm copy and pasting something that I can easily... Crohn's. Or Kroner. Okay, got it. As if I didn't spend... from Ener Green Edel. As if I didn't just spend way too much money on discs and cardboard on Vincent, now I'm actually giving Michael some too. Jesus. Yeah, that's the right way to think about that. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. But thank you, you beautiful sack of shit. From Norway. Let's see here. Cardboard in this economy. Yeah, I know the film. I can't buy anything tonight, unfortunately. Even though y'all are... I might be able to do something this weekend, but it depends on how much... I have... Basically, I have... coming out of my account tomorrow, the same amount of money that is in my account, plus... Or... with a $33 deficit. So, I am... not able to buy anything at all. But if I was able to buy, I probably would get those Film Desk books because they look great. I literally put them in a cart on the Film Desk website, and I almost Klarna'd that shit, but I did not. Stooges money. I watched Sword of Justice at a friend's a while ago. It kind of sucked, like a bad TV movie. Similar to Nightmare Sisters. Oh fuck, what's it called? I'll call it out when we get to it. I can't remember the name. Well, I don't know where it is on the shelf. Well, yeah. I don't remember. All right. But there is a good one for people who like Nightmare Sisters. I can't remember the fucking name of it. That is my checking account. Yeah, Matt, that is my checking account. As for credit cards, that's a no-go as well. I have 2.5 months of no work. Does not make Johnny a happy boy. Are you going to go see Of course I'm going to go see the fucking Barbie movie. That's my brand. Anyway, Sword of Justice is kind of like it's like a Skinamax movie. I do think it's really enjoyable. I don't know that it's a necessary addition to your collection. You can just watch this one on Tubi, honestly, and get what you need out of it. Not bad. It has a really cool performance, although very brief performance, from Brad Dourif, who's of course really great because he's Brad Dourif. I have not watched Santo vs. Dr. Death because I do not own it. I have not bought it yet. I am bad at life. Also, finances. Lost Films of Herschel Gordon Lewis, the first Vinegar Syndrome release, I think is worthwhile, if only to hear the narrator of Black Love say the words, Black Love, over and over again. Have you considered not paying your taxes? We do in Nevada, we barely pay any taxes as is. Like, I can't do much more. Laughing Dead is great. Buy Laughing Dead. Have not watched The Doll Squad or Mission Kill Fast, but they are Ted V. Michaels, so I would certainly recommend. Taming the T-Rex is great. I just buy it. Bloodbeat is a fucking classic. I find this slipcover delightful. Definitely recommend. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. It's another one where what do you expect from me? I'm not made of stone, people. It's great. It's a great transfer, too. Some really well-edited interviews on that disc as well. Have not watched Werewolf vs. Vampire Woman yet. I know, I suck. Don't Open Till Christmas is a lot of fun. I really enjoy Don't Open Till Christmas. It's very sleazy. Very, very sleazy. Complete compromised vision. A total hatchet job of a movie. Buy it. Have not watched Blood Delirium. Moon of the Wolf is fine. It's a TV movie. Has everything that you would expect a TV movie would have, and everything it doesn't. It is a very classy film. It has a good, like, kind of low-budget Southern Gothic vibe to it. Again, not necessary. It really depends on your tastes. I don't think most of you would want to buy it. Have not watched Come With Me, My Love, or Satan Was a Lady. I'm really just not doing good on these releases. Amityville Horror 4K. I don't like the Amityville Horror, so it's a no from me, dog, but probably a great release. Have not watched my copy that came with my subscription. You know what's funny, Matt? I always say that I'll hawk my Shout Factory versions, like when From Beyond was coming out, when TCM. I always say I'm going to hawk the version I have. And I know well before a lot of other people do that it's coming from Vinegar Syndrome. And I never do it. I always let the time pass. I just have that sad little copy laying around, waiting to be a shitty Christmas gift. A top 5 favorite horror guy. Wow. Michael, did you watch Roller Babies Mount Venus? I have not yet. I'm a piece of shit. Okay, yeah, horror guy loves the Amityville Horror. He says 4K is amazing. 4K is amazing. Iceman Cometh. Now, this is one of my top 5. I don't know if this is my top 5, but it's at least my top 10 Vinegar Syndrome releases. Iceman Cometh, 5-star, perfect movie, no notes, must own. Absolute perfection. Mutant Hunt, I don't particularly like Mutant Hunt, but it is fine. And I think it's a good party movie. If you have a bunch of friends over, if that's the environment in which you like to watch movies, great pick. Not really for me. Buried Alive, really good. I would say, well, pretty good. I'm not going to say really good. It's a pretty good little, shot quick European production. Ginger Lynn is in it. She's great. Plays a real bitchy character. She's really good at it. A bunch of other people are in it. Why is my brain's not working. Dr. Loomis. Donald Pleasance. Donald Pleasance is in there, and it is the last film that John Carradine shot before he died. And you can tell. You can tell. But it's pretty good. Red Sun Rising is... it's good. It's a good film. It has that same problem that a lot of these... that one also has Maslach, I think it's writer, producer, something like that. Let's see here. Producer, yeah. And it has a really strong antagonist performance. Don Wilson is as good as he ever is. It has an incredibly racist love interest, which is kind of fun. And the fight scenes are good. So, it's worthwhile. I wouldn't call it extraordinary or anything. Blue Ice is a really strong Nazi porn. If you just really want some good Nazi porn, Blue Ice. There's not really a lot of Nazi shit in it. It's more of a noir picture with fucking. Trashy Lady is a really strong Ginger Lynn joint. This is actually one of her favorites. It's not one of mine, and I mentioned that to her, and she was aghast because she thought it was a really great slice of porn that she did. And it is very well made. It's a bit... I feel like the story could have been wrapped up a little bit better. But I ended up getting 4 pornos. Good on you, horror guy. Hell yeah. Yeah, Blue Ice is great. I don't know if it's in my top 5 Nazi porns, but it probably would be. I think if it had more Nazis, that's the problem. The cool thing... Oh, what's his name? I can't remember his fucking name. Is it... Fuck, I don't remember. Maybe he's not even on here. Nope, yeah, Reggie Nalder. Okay, so Reggie Nalder, who is one of those actors who... Let me actually... hold on. So he's the guy who they chase after in Deep Red? Is he in Deep Red or is he in Bird with Crystal Plumage? I don't actually remember. Bird with Crystal Plumage, sorry. I always forget which chase that is in. But that guy, the guy in yellow who gets chased in Bird with Crystal Plumage, is the head Nazi in Blue Ice. And it's so weird because, of course, he, is a mainstream-ish actor. And him and that beautiful mug of his right there in this just cock and titty and pussy filled Nazi noir porno. So Blue Eyes. Pandora's Mirror is really strong. If you like porn, Pandora's Mirror is a must own. The Young Like It Hot and Sweet Young Foxes. Sweet Young Foxes is pretty good. Young Like It Hot is fucking great. I say that as someone who enjoys porn. If you're looking for just a normal old movie, never mind. But god diggity damn. The Young Like It Hot, boy howdy. Very good film. Bob Chin. And, oh my god, it just looks so great. That 4K, wunderbar. I did not finish Unmasking the Idol. I was a little bored by it, I'm gonna be honest. That is not a knock against it necessarily. I might have just not been in the right mood for it, because it is very silly. It does seem pretty wackadoo. So maybe. But I can't really give a solid opinion on that. Incredible Melting Man, I really like. I really like The Incredible Melting Man. Strong 4K. Weird fucking movie. Another great, like, super low budget, like, scrapped together film. Forgotten Jolly Volume 5. Which ones have I watched? And I get them all confused. I think... Oh, I haven't watched anything from this set. I suck. Oh my god. I'm a piece of shit. Yeah, I can't really... I mean, I like the Forgotten Jolly sets in general. This Hot Snake, I haven't watched at all, anything. Guns and Guts is the only film I've edited interviews for where I did not finish the movie. I skimmed it a bit and watched the ending, and it didn't really enthrall me. It does have a fucking baller ending, though. I will say that. And again, it might just be I wasn't feeling it. Sometimes I just am not in the mood for a movie I'm going to edit for, but I need to get the interviews done. And so this was the case where that went all the way to not watching the fucking movie. Boring Bullshit. Carey Mulligan, famed Oscar nominated actress Carey Mulligan says that Unmasking the Idol, boring bullshit. Oh shit, I fucked up. Birds 2 Lands In, I really like. It's not for everybody, but got a good little documentary on there. You can watch. Righting Wrongs is pretty much perfect. It's right up there with Iceman Cometh. I think those two are my favorite Hong Kong releases. Not that they have a lot of Hong Kong releases, but even like out of all the Hong Kong releases I own, those two are really high near the top. Love both those films. So I would definitely say Righting Wrongs for $20. Oh my god, that is a fucking steal. Absolute fucking steal. Shriek of the Mutilated, I don't remember if I watched that or not. I seem to recall watching it, but I do not remember. So pass. But Two Undercover Angels and Kiss Me Monster, it's Jess Franco. First of all, I automatically say yay on any Jess Franco. That said, both of these movies do kick ass. They are not your standard issue Jess Francos. They're not... There's no zooming in on any bare vaginas. It's a lot of spy shenanigans, a lot of comedy. If you don't like Jess doing comedy, don't watch these movies. But I love them. I don't think the cover art really represents what you're getting, but I love them. I think they're really strong. Let's see here. Casey doesn't want any of this shit. Cyber Vengeance, I have not watched. Roller Babies Mount Venus, already said I haven't watched. Thriller is great. I can always recommend Thriller. And that 4K is beautiful. Let's see here. I still haven't watched the 89 Grave Robbers. I need to. I do. I need to watch it, but I'm bad at what I do. Cloak and Dagger is really good. I didn't grow up with this one like a lot of people did, so I didn't have the, like, nostalgia for it. I really don't like the ending. I think the ending kind of sucks, but I think the film as a whole is really good. So I would say recommend. It's a real, that kid has a fucking body count. Let's see here. Miami Connection, of course, is a classic. Duh. Horror High and Stanley. I've seen Stanley. I have not watched this release. Stanley's a good film from what I remember. Have not watched Horror High. Scared to Death. I go to the mat for Scared to Death. Scared to Death, it fucking rules. It's another one of those where just the disc as a whole is great for people who want to learn more about making low budget indie horror films. Which I was thinking I might make a new channel just for those videos. If anybody's paying attention to this, let me know if you think that's a good idea. I had an idea for a channel. I even I got the name and everything, and I haven't decided to pull the trigger or not. But let's see here. Voyage of the Rock Aliens fucking rules. Holy shit. Love Voyage of the Rock Aliens. Cannot recommend it highly enough. Soundtrack is a banger. If you don't like musicals, don't buy it. It's great. It's a great film. If I could make any movie I wanted, I would make something very similar to Voyage of the Rock Aliens. I love this film so much. It's amazing. It's a must-own. It's one of the best movies ever released by Vinegar Syndrome. And the robot arm on the cover, A, does not belong in that movie, and B, it looks like it has dick fingers. So everything is great. Jay says, do it, brother. I'd sub to that, which, all I need is Jay's approval, guys, honestly. Man. Dying here. My poor throat. I can't even get 10,000 subscribers on this channel. I'm like, what if I do another one? Not that I get any money from YouTube. Red Surf is fine. It's really well shot. It's fine. If you like curios, it is a curio because George Clooney does have a major role in the film and is very good. It's one of those movies. I did a video on it, but it's one of those movies that you can see what it's going for, and it just doesn't quite hit it. It just isn't quite. It wasn't baked long enough, you know. Expect No Mercy. Fuck, did I watch Expect No? Fuck, I don't remember. Expect No Mercy. Did not. Okay. Sorry. Some of these kind of blend. I think most people would say it's not necessarily worth it, but some people might love it. I need to do a whole just video on the Billy Blanks and Jalal Murray stuff. Oh, Horror Guy. Not huge on musicals. Thought that Voyage of the Rock Aliens was a blast. That's a fucking endorsement. Vinegar Syndrome, actually. That's good. Alright, so... How are there still 64 people watching? That's insane. Y'all are crazy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, baby. And check out the merch store below to spend more of your money. This is not a great time to sell people on merch. The Bees, I've still never seen it. Hobgoblins I liked when I watched it ages ago as a teenager. I don't know if I still like it because I've not watched the Blue. I have checked out skimmed through the Blu-ray, and it looks great. But I'm not big on, oh fuck, what's his goddamn name? I always forget it. Sloan? Yeah, Rick Sloan. I'm not big on Rick Sloan's movies. I just don't. They're not for me. I'm the guy that hated Vice Academy. I'm that motherfucker. Okay. Taboo. It's Taboo. Get the whole set with the blues. Get the OG movie. Taboo's a fucking classic. Oh. Will they be getting a 4K soon? I did not hear about that, if that is the case. Dennis says that Expect No Mercy is a fun flick. So, all right. Cool. But yeah, Taboo series, definitely worthwhile. If you love porn, or you like to maybe own the really important historical releases, perhaps, Taboo is very necessary. Also, those bazoombas. Death Wish 2. I'm not big on Michael Winner. I get flack for that sometimes. I think he was... I mean, I also haven't watched any of his movies in a long time, and my taste in films has changed somewhat dramatically over the last, 6 years. But Death Wish 2, if I remember correctly, is pretty darn good. So, sure. Flesh Eater, Revenge of the Living Dead. I remember 2 minutes of this movie, and I watched all of it. Kind of bleh, but a cool effort. That's another one of those, if you're just really into, no-budget cinema, and you want to, use that to kind of learn shit, Flesh Eater. It's great. Michael. Alien Private Eye, I already mentioned. Fucking great. Love it. Amazing. Buy it. Has no money. The bad guy utters probably the greatest line in any film ever. It's a lot of fun. The slipcover gives it a little bit too much credit, and that's great. Stiff Competition is really good. That's another strong porn 4K. And I edited. Is it just the one? Yeah, the late great Kitten Natividad, Russ Myers, one of Russ Myers' muses. Fun little interview with her on that disc, and she's interviewed by the main character at one point in the film. I agree on the second half. The second's ending is not great, Steve. First Taboo is perfect. First Taboo is fucking just perfect porno cinema. Schizoid I've still never watched. Same with X-Ray. Hard Rock Zombies, Slaughterhouse Rock, haven't watched those. I think I started Hard Rock Zombies and didn't care too much. I don't remember. Haven't ever finished Reform School Girls, but it is my jam. That was one where I don't remember what happened, but I had to stop watching. But I was really into it when I was watching it, so. Talons of the Eagle. Didn't watch. I did shoot and edit an interview on this one, and I did not watch it. No, I didn't edit it. I take that back. Did I? No. Did I? No. No, I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. I get all these confused. This one, they used it in the making of doc, so that's why I didn't edit it. But I shot the Harry Mock, R.I.P. to Harry Mock, interview. So I know there's a good interview on there. Madman is great. 4K is obviously worthwhile. Dracula Sucks, I mentioned before. Not one that I personally care for, but I also have never finished it because of that, so mileage may vary. Does have Kay Parker. Those bazoombas. Dragoussi and Les Bijoux d'Amour. I think it was Dragoussi or Dragous, or whatever the fuck. I was watching while stoned out of my mind on the strongest edible I've ever had. And I've mentioned this story before, but I was so stoned that I could not stand up. And I could barely, gather I was just completely fucked. And I wound up throwing up 3 times that night. It was the worst high I've ever had. But the only thing keeping me, focused before everything went to shit was, I believe, Dragoose, or Dragoosey, or Dragoose, or whatever. And I remember being really into it. I could not tell you a single fucking thing that happens, but I was super into it. And then some bitch was like, hey, can we turn this off, please? Because she saw Nazis. Kids these days can't appreciate foreign Nazi porn, and that's unfortunate. Yes, Grady, I did the Don Neum interview I shot and edited. Drew Marvick, director of Pool Party Massacre, was the interviewer on that one. But yeah, I shot and edited that one. Not my best work. I came expecting an interior location, and we wound up shooting outside, so I was like, oh. And we had some like audio issues, and it was a bit much, but I think it turned out pretty well. Let's see, Corruption, fucking classic, great film. Roger Watkins, baby, and has probably the best Easter egg of any release ever, in that the Easter egg is a film that is better than the film you've bought, and the film you've bought is already amazing, so gives you an idea. I like Drop Dead Fred, so sure. Beware Children at Play is fine. Sister Sister I still haven't watched. Wolfpack I haven't watched. Volume 4, Forgotten Jolly, is really good. I would any Forgotten Jolly is a recommend. You know what's really crazy, by the way, about the Nazi porn thing is it was a swingers party. Like, I was the only... I think there was another guy, but there was like one or two of us who were not fucking. And I was the only one sitting there in the living room while everybody was fucking upstairs, watching Nazi porn. And she comes on into the kitchen to get, I don't know, cookies, something, looks over, or no, I think she was talking to somebody. Doesn't matter. Hanging back from the fucking, looks over, not even watching the movie. Like, ignore the Nazi porn. Come on. Anyway, I disagree, Matt. I like the unrestored scan. Like, would I like a restored scan? Certainly. I think that the unrestored scan actually adds a lot to it. I think it adds a lot to it. Anyway, so Corruption's so good. In the Cold of the Night is going out of print. Guys, must own. I'm gonna go through a little fast now because my throat's starting to hurt. Dead Heat, must own. Master of the World, haven't watched. Curfew, haven't watched. No, I did watch Curfew. Curfew is good. Not great. Good. Fortress of America, haven't watched. Scariest 61st is one of my favorite fucking movies. I don't care how problematic Dasha is. I love her work. Not for everyone, but one I love. Anyone But My Husband is a great porno. Sweet Pumpkin is good. It's fine. But Anyone But My Husband is great. Oh God, why am I'm being really bad with names today. CJ Lang. CJ Lang shoves a bottle of champagne up her pussy. It's great. Flesh for Frankenstein is a classic, must own. Ebola Syndrome, phenomenal film of the worst taste. If you love Category 3, just like sleaze, Ebola Syndrome is like near the top of the pile. Steel and Lace is fine. I did a video on it if you want to check that out. Trauma is fucking great. Highly underrated Argento flick. IMO. Creature, I think is really good. It's probably the worst of... I'm just not doing good with these. What the fuck is my problem? William Malone's movies, I would say it's probably his least. That includes Fear.com. I'm a fan of Fear.com. But I would still say Creature is worthwhile. Don't love The Slip, TBH, but... New York Ninja's fucking amazing, and a really just great moment in cinema. Like, just the whole story behind it is amazing. I'm not big on Censor. I don't get the appeal of Censor. It's a movie that I should love, and I do not find it terribly engaging. Films of Rudy Ray Moore are all worthwhile. The box is cool, I guess. So all these are worthwhile. Graduation Day, I don't remember anything about. I don't even remember if I watched Don't Answer the Phone. Have not seen Frightmare. Ticks is really good. Laughing Dead is fucking great. I love Laughing Dead. That's one that I keep meaning to do a video on, but it's been so long now that I'm going to have to rewatch it and go through the whole shit, so that'll probably be part of like a stack or something. I believe I watched Too Beautiful to Die. I've not watched Nothing Underneath. Very commercial look, very weird. Not wholly successful, but I think as a double feature, definitely worth buying. I have not dug into the Camille Keaton box set. I suck. Let's see here. Have not watched The Grave yet. I've heard really good things about it. Devil's Story is amazing. My movie night group has watched it twice. Once when I wasn't there, because it was so good that we kept bringing it up, and eventually I brought it and was like, "Here, just take it." And then when I wasn't there, they watched it. It's so good. Makes no sense. It's amazing. Resurrection, I think, is a really strong film. Total 7 ripoff, but sleazy as shit. And of course, Christopher Lambert. Come on. I wish I could do an impression like they do on We Hate Movies. They all do amazing Lambert impressions, and I can't do it. Shallow Grave, I haven't watched. Blades is really fun. I was shocked by how good Blades was. It's a Jaws parody. It's really good. I still haven't watched Debbie Does Dallas 2. Has to be better than the first one. Terminal Island, I still haven't watched. I suck. Anya Lee's Meat Pies is really fun. Not essential, but really fun. Tough Guys Don't Dance is one of my top 5 Vinegar Syndrome releases. Period. I love that film with a huge passion. I'm going to be within an hour, I think, of Provincetown in June. And I am, unless something goes catastrophically wrong, I am going to P-Town. And I am doing a fucking locations tour. God damn it. Let's see here. Girl School Screamers, haven't watched. Whatever It Takes, haven't watched. Phantasm, haven't watched. I'm not really into, like, Australian sexploitation, but I haven't watched it, so I can't really say one way or the other about it. Through the Fire is good. I do not remember anything about that movie, but I did watch it. The Lamp is similar. The Lamp is good. I did a video on both of these, I believe, so you can just check those out and see what my actual thoughts were. I forget what I like and don't like all the time. Killer's Delight, I haven't watched. Six String Samurai, I love. If you don't like super indie movies, like super 90s indie movies, do not buy it. But I really enjoyed it. Scanner Cop is great. Scanner Cop 2 is amazing. Alien from LA, great Albert Pyun film, highly underrated. Anybody who complains about her voice, fuck you. Also, amazing slip. I rarely really go to bat for slips. It's a beautiful slip. Like, in person, just gorgeous. Surf 2, we already talked about. Great film, or very good film. Cardona Collection, I've only watched one movie. It was fine. Televised Terror, have not watched anything. Do I even own Televised Terror? I do. Have not watched them. Nightmare Weekend, have not watched, I think. I don't think I watched it. Murder Weapon and Deadly Embrace. These are for the Nightmare Sisters fans. This is a great set for you. Really fun. Definitely worth watching. That's a good way to... Yeah, if you like El Mariachi, Six String Samurai is pretty alright. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Sugar Cookies, have not watched. Count Dracula's Great Love, haven't watched. There's a lot of these. Homegrown Horrors Volume 1, buy it. Great stuff. All American Murder, really good. I need to watch it again, because I do not remember it that well, but I remember having a very good time with it. The Cellar, I think The Cellar is great. A lot of people don't like it, so that's a you need to go and look into it yourself kind of thing. Summer Camp Girls, fucking blast. Gary Graver, fucking love it. Some great sex, hilarious ending. Just buy it if you like porn. Rush Week is good. Not great. It's good. Death Promise fucking rules. Rules. It rules. So buy that. That's a top 10 right there. Last Gasp sucks. I've been very vocal about that. Fury Sexualis and Prostitution Clandestine. I still haven't finished. But I remember really enjoying what I was watching, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish this later because it's darker than my penis wanted. Sex World is really solid. A great 4K. Hitcher in the Dark is pretty good. It's pretty good. The Fear, I think, is really a fun watch, but it really it's a tough one to gauge. You kind of have to be in the right headspace for it. Satan's Blood is a really strong Spanish Gothic horror film. Really love that movie. I think Cthulhu Mansion is a lot of fun. It's not great. It's not as good as the title suggests, but it is a lot of fun. Dark Tower is kind of meh. Taxi Girls and Heavenly Desire are both really good pornos. Definitely recommend those. High School Fantasies is a softcore. I do really love Renee Bond. It's fun. It's fun. Frat House is great. Yeah, sorry, I had to remember for a second. I definitely recommend Frat House. Some great fucking in that movie. Beastmaster's great. Fade to Black fucking rules. I love Fade to Black. That's a phenomenal release they put out. Silent Madness is really good. It's really good. It's worth it for the historical value at the very least. Don't Panic, of course, is a cult sensation. Definitely worth buying. Nightmare Sisters, of course, is really strong. Another great, if you're into no-budget filmmaking movie. I don't remember anything about the extras there, but I am still not getting all... This is so weird. I'm not getting all of my... Okay, now it's just... Oh, God. I hate YouTube. But yeah, Taxi Driver but a slasher. Yeah. That is one of my favorite subgenres. Don't Go in the Woods Alone. Or Don't Go in the Woods. Alone. I love Don't Go in the Woods. Again, for people who are into no-budget filmmaking. Don't Go in the Woods is fucking S tier. I love it. It's dog shit. I love it. Cannot recommend Don't Go in the Woods enough. Malibu High is really good. Not your standard Vinegar Syndrome. If it was more of a VSL, if you ask me. Really good film. Brad loves it more than I do, but that might just be... Sometimes I'll watch something for videos, and like when I was really good at doing monthly reviews of everything Vinegar Syndrome, when I was in my prime, I would sometimes have to force my way through movies, and that sometimes affected my enjoyment. So I think if I watched this in a more relaxed setting, I would like it more. Which I haven't watched, Whodunit, I barely remember. It's very forgettable. Dial Code Santa Claus fucking rules. Rest in Pieces is pretty good. Cemetery of Terror is great. Grave Robbers is great. Memorial Valley Massacre is fun. It's not great, but it's fun. It's silly. One second. Oh my god, it's 10:35. Fuck me. Good lord, it's late. But my son has not woken up vomiting yet, so that's good. Oh, Nightmares. Oh, right. I forgot about the points. Wait, let's really quickly take a little detour. Got your Blood Beat. Yeah, so if you missed any of these slips, Like, Blood Beat's a great slip. Like, I'm tempted by that. That's how much I like that slip. Some good stuff here. Some good stuff. I kind of want to get this for my my watch party group. Just keep it at their house. More pogs have come around since the last we checked. It's a fun thing. I don't particularly give a shit about most of it, but it's a fun thing. Like, I might... How many points do I have? How do I find out how many points I have? I don't know how this... I don't remember how any of this... Oh, I have to log in. Wait a second. Let me do a little... My camera's in the worst spot for checking my feed. Wait a second. If I... There we go. That's better. All right. Sign in. Yeah, I have enough. I might grab that Blood Beat slip. I don't know. Maybe. Like, what else am I going to fucking do with the points, honestly? Oh, right, you get... but I could get a discount. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, Dial Code Santa Claus gets dark. It gets real dark. Let's see. Killing Birds, I think, is pretty fun, but that's a real your mileage may vary kind of flick. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. The Cellar. Well, here's what okay, John. First off, cool it a little bit. A few too many exclamation points there, bud. Here's the way I see it. The while yeah, they are technically reprints, look at it this way. Sometimes if you have like a trading card, you'll have that like a nice like foil trading card with like some kind of like specific thing with the artwork, or maybe like it has like the back of the trading card has the old version of the trading card or something, whatever. And that one's really valuable. And then they put out a new version and it's pretty much the same, but maybe it doesn't have the foil, or maybe it has like a slightly different change to the artwork, or they took out a typo or whatever. No longer is valuable. And I think that you basically have now, because it's a collector's market, you have something that on the one hand could be more valuable because it's only for club members and is limited, but on the other hand is not the OG. And people really, really are into the OG-ness of things. Me, I don't care because I'm effectively a nihilist. So it doesn't really bug me. But, oh God, Jesus tits. So I don't really care. The logo's different. It's fine. That doesn't bother me. Let's see here. I think the collar is great. It's a little overrated by some people, I think. I think some people oversell how good it is, but it is a really strong film. And a great if you're looking to like learn about utilizing a space. I mean, they had a set, but still, it's effectively in one house. Come on. Oh, that's true. Yeah, books. That's a much Megadeth. That's a way better analogy than I had. I have not watched Coca-Cola Kid yet. I am a auto buy on Fun City Edition stuff, but I have not watched Coca-Cola Kid yet. I'm very behind on a lot of things. I'll be honest. I've barely been watching any of my Blu-rays. I've been watching a lot of like Pinku films. That's been my big thing right now. Pinkus and Jerry Lewis. I'm a bad Blu-ray YouTuber. That's why I'm kind of moving the other direction, because I'm just not good at keeping up with things. If I didn't have a child, it would be different. But with a child who like utilizes the television and like is running around every day, not good. Pandemonium is fine. Indecent Exposure is really good. 11th Commandment is not my bag, but oh wait, no. 11th Commandment's okay. Perfect Strangers is not really my bag, but a lot of people love. It's not my favorite Coen vehicle. Probably my least favorite, actually. But streaming, I have some friends, if you know what I'm saying, who help me out with the harder to find material. A lot of great Pinkus are not really available, unless it's like Nikatsu. A lot of Nikatsu stuff is available through Impact? Is that the right name for that label? Does Paul Schrader not writing Patty Hearst make a marked difference? I don't... no, I wouldn't say so. So anyway, Perfect Strangers, I don't particularly like. Naughty Victorians, I love. Has probably the best ending in a porno movie ever, period. I like to watch in Sorority Sweethearts. I don't remember Sorority Sweethearts very well. I like to watch is pretty good. I do not remember... So you'd have to go back to whatever month this was and my review, because I don't remember what my thoughts were on this. Best Friends is really good. Oh wait, Best Friends is the one that Brad loves. I'm sorry, I was getting it mixed up with Malibu High. But Best Friends is really good. Old Dracula is funny. I thought it was funnier than I was expecting it to be pretty dull, but it's pretty fun. Severed Arm, if you go in with your expectations low, is really strong. It's an earlier film. What is it? This is 60... Oh, I'm sorry, 73. Yeah, 73. And, it's a proto-slasher. It doesn't have that Texas Chainsaw energy behind it. It feels like a TV movie. But it is very good. You just have to know what to expect. And it's not really much of a horror film. Blood Games is really good. I did not give it a fair enough review when I initially reviewed it. It's a really good movie. The Immortalizer just did nothing for me. Patty Hearst is great. Forgotten Jolly. I don't like Dolly Dearest. Pale Blood is great. Killer soundtrack. I say great. It's really good. It's not terribly memorable, but it has a lot of style and atmosphere to it. And I love the music. Deadline is another one that I didn't, I think, give the fairest of shakes to. It's really good. Olivia, strong Uli Lamel vehicle. Malabimba is really good. It has one sex scene that's pretty hot. Pikaramas. Frankie and Johnny Were Lovers and The Mislaid Genie are a lot of fun. I think Frankie and Johnny is a softcore, but I might be mistaken. It's been a minute. Carnal Highways and Carnal Olympics, you gotta like Tobalina. Carlos Tobalina is an acquired taste. I would not recommend it for anyone looking to come. Hollywood Horror House is good. Extra 3, Watch the Skies. I'm sorry, I don't like Extra 3. I know a lot of people find it enjoyable. I'm sure if I had like a party with me, it'd be fine. Watching it by myself was a fucking drag. Public Affairs is an all-timer. Zombie Island Massacre is fine. Just know that it's kind of a Scooby-Doo movie. Flesh Eating Mothers, again, fine. It's a little too low budget for its own good with all it tries to do, but it's an enjoyable film. 1001 Erotic Nights 1 and 2. A bit too much young person stuff, you know what I'm saying? But there's some really good scenes in there, so it's a worthwhile set. Justine, I don't remember. I think I've seen Justine. I don't remember. But it's well liked. Hard Soap is really funny. I've not watched Disco Lady. Later, Matt. Yeah, I'm going really late. This is almost 2 hours. Holy shit. But 62 viewers. That's insane. Like the video, or I'll blow my brains out. Spookies, great. Candy Snatchers, great. Angel, I've only watched the first Angel. The first Angel is great. Have not watched any of those Amityville sequels. Berserker is fine. Has a great butthole slip that is no longer in stock. You can check out my video on that. It's one of my favorites I've ever made. Unmasked Part 25 is really good. Beyond the Door 3 is fucking bonkers banana pants fantastic. Have not watched Secta Siniestra. Beyond Evil is bleh. The Vineyard is awesome. Pledge Night is pretty darn good. Too many cuts, unfortunately, that'll never get put back in, but really good. I don't think I watched Decoder. 9 Lives of a Wet Pussy is alright. Hellmaster is not very good. I'm sorry. Don't like it. Play Dead I haven't watched. Mascara is really strong. Same for the Pink Ladies. I've still not watched Taking Tiger Mountain. I suck. Night Owl is good. I'll have to watch that again sometime. It didn't really do a lot for me, but it was good. It had a lot of visual oomph to it. Very, 80s New York, black and white. The Passing, I have not watched yet. Putney Swope is a classic. Definitely recommend that one. Night Beast, also a classic. Recommend. Lust in the Dust is fun. Satan's Slave I haven't watched. Ditto on Mountaintop. Corruption of Chris Miller is really strong. I feel like people don't talk about this enough anymore. It used to be talked about all the time. Great film. Have not watched Dark Room, Grandmother's House, The Suckling. In the Cold of the Night, I've said before, amazing film. Is that still... That's 81 left in stock, and it is, from my understanding, to be discontinued. So get it while it's hot. Or cold. Whatever. It's an amazing film. Have not watched. I don't know if I've watched Tinseltown or not. Party Line, I watched one of these phone movies, and I do not remember which one it is. I think it was Party Line. I remember being whelmed, but did I watch The Passing? I don't remember. Either you're wrong or I'm wrong, and I honestly cannot say which, because I forget movies all the time. So I would have to go back and check. I don't remember. Wacko I really liked. But it's one of those, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. You gotta be into its jive, man. I still haven't watched the climax of Blue Power, even though it's totally my shit. Splatter University, I don't remember if I watched that or not. Uninvited is S tier, absolutely must own. Bloody New Year haven't watched. Mausoleum is really good. Beautiful film. Beautiful film, Mausoleum. The Children, I don't believe I've watched. Cutting Class is a really good slasher with a lot of historical intrigue to it. I'm going to watch it again for the first time. Beware My Brethren is a pretty good film. It's a little dry, but it is really good. Sudden Fury is another S tier, like, top Vinegar Syndrome release. If I ever do a, top 10 Vinegar Syndrome releases, that'll probably be in there. I should do that at some point. I just feel like I haven't watched enough per, all the things I say I haven't watched. Haven't watched The Incubus, haven't watched The Bride's Initiation. Blood Harvest is fine. The Killing Kind is really good. Good psychological thriller kind of flick. Death by Temptation, also a really strong film. I've not watched any of these porns. Memories Within Miss Aggie is like primo porn. $20 from Cam. You're welcome for the Indiegogo update. Is this what I get for updating the Indiegogo? Holy shit. Thank you so much. Dr. Deathface. Coming along nicely, by the way. I shot the goriest shit the other day. I cannot wait to do sound design on it. It was a little pickup. It was just like I needed a little something to add in to one part of the movie. And so I had Waleed from Tom Devlin's studio come over and apply this appliance and add blood and do all this stuff. And it's so good. It's so good. If you're a patron, if you're a WTF or up patron, so $7 or up, I will be doing some editing on that. I'm going to be live streaming it for you this week at some point. I don't know when. I have a lot of subtitles to do for another company, but I will be doing that. So, just saying. Anyway, House on Tombstone Hill. aka, is this Dead Guys in the House? Yeah, or Dead Dudes in the House. This is fun. I don't remember I remember having a good time, but I don't remember a whole lot of it. Do I get free copies of stuff I worked on? I'm supposed to. It's not something that's happened with any company I've worked with yet. Not to talk out of school, but I've put in my requests. I have definitely bought a few things that I have worked on. So, but you know, Body Melt. Love Body Melt. Love it. Nasty little Aussie flick. Not great on the plot department, I will say. It does kind of peter out at the end. But Shot is another great filmmaker movie. I mean, it's a good film as a whole, but like for aspiring filmmakers, very good. Wonder Woman is strong. Hell yeah. Fucking MVP over here. So Wonder Woman is a good movie. It's entertaining. It's not great. It's good to really good. But it's where the Vinegar Syndrome theme song comes from. So it's of historical importance. Dear Dead Delilah, I haven't watched. I don't remember if I watched Showdown or not. If I did, it wasn't the whole movie. Wink. Liquid Assets. There's a few of these that I don't remember because I've watched so much porn that I can't remember which ones. Some of them bleed together, but this is Roberta Findlay, I believe. And is this Roberta Findlay? No, it's Walter Sear. Was it written? Oh, right, because it's Walter Sear and Roberta Findlay when they were married. I believe this at least has some good scenes. Wink. House of the Dead, I don't remember at all. Miss Magnificent is really good. I have a video on that one. Nutty Network I haven't watched. Blood Theater and the Visitants I haven't watched because I started Blood Theater and it bored the shit out of me. I actually might have finished Blood Theater. I don't remember. I remember being bored out of my mind. Grave Robbers, I've heard great things. Have not watched it. I'm sorry. I don't think Vinegar Syndrome will ever change their theme song. God, no. They have like the best theme song in the Blu-ray business. Come on. Pet Cemetery. Jesus, I'm getting a little tired now. Pets. Have not watched. Don't know about the pornos there. Naughty Girls Need Love 2. Has some of my favorites in it, but I have not watched it. Bloodsuckers from Outer Space. I know I watched this. I barely remember it. It's good. It's good. I remember it being good. Little Show-Offs at least has some good scenes. I've not watched Flesh and Laces, even though I do like my boy. Bloodhook is great. Terror I haven't watched. Blue Vengeance. I don't think did I watch it? Shit, I don't remember. Women at Play, Good Girls, Bad Girls. I have not. I actually don't own that one. Confessions of a Teenage Peanut Butter Freak is bonkers. I cautious recommend. Babyface 2. All the Babyface movies fucking rule. I say all. Both Babyface movies fucking rule. Watch them. Is it 2 or 3? No, Pretty Peaches is 3. Babyface is 2. Star Time is great. I did watch it stoned. So I don't have it. I can't. I'm not a perfect critic on that one, but I remember enjoying it quite a bit. I've never watched Welcome Home, Brother Charles. That makes me a bad cinephile. I need to fix that. I'm sorry. His dick gets really long, but that's a one scene. That's just, but his dick gets really long, and he kills a guy with it. Sessions of Love, I haven't watched those. Nightcaller, Prey, I don't know if I've seen Prey. Penitentiary 2, so I haven't watched it. Liquid Sky is a classic. Liquid Sky is great. I think Disconnected might be the phone movie I watched. So that was probably good. I don't know. Ice Cream Man is pretty strong. Let's see. Corpse Grinders. It's a good little nasty film. Demon Wind is S tier. Let's see here. I don't like Orgy of the Dead. I'm sorry. I just don't. I've gotten guff for that. I just can't. I don't care. It just doesn't do anything for me. Psychos in Love is great. Highly recommend that one. Let's see. The Intrusion. The Intrusion. I don't know if I actually finished it, but I watched enough to say that Michael Gaunt fucking puts in work. Puts in work. Not for the chick who told me to turn off the Nazi porn. Let me just put it that way. She probably wouldn't like it. Matinee Idol fucking rules. Touch of Genie is really good. I did a video on that. I'm just going to skip all the ones I haven't seen. Was this not in stock before? I actually don't know if I finished China Girl, but Psycho Cop Returns is great. Definitely recommend that. Although that might get a 4K, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. That's not what I know. I mean, if I say something, it means I don't know. But I would say probably getting a 4K, right? Because Invisible Maniac. So, Babyface, again. Babyface is great. Two of the best pornos of all time. Slaughterhouse, I don't remember. Blue Money, I've never finished. I've like skimmed through it for clips, and I've never finished it. Jack Frost is great. Undertaker, haven't seen. 'Cause I'm a bad boy. Haven't watched the Alex Dorenzi docs yet. I've watched some of the Storefront Theater stuff. They're cool. It's mostly for the set itself that you buy that. It's historical. Of course, Body Girls and Let's Get Physical have been... They got re-released, right? If so, that blew. Oh, Psycho Cop is completely out of print? Never mind. Sex in the Comics is kind of weird. Take One and Moving, I have not watched. I watched one of these, and it was some good material. Know what I'm saying? In for Sexum is surprisingly good. It's a weird little movie. Carlos Tobalina, saving the best for first right there, buddy. Already talked about some like the young, like Hot and Sweet Young Foxes. If you don't want a 4K, it's $13 for the DVD. Oh no, that's sold out. I'm sorry. I keep not seeing the sold out thing. Pigs is good. Been a long time on that one. Let's see. Pretty Peaches trilogy is a must own. Fucking love it. That has to get a 4K. That's a great set. God, they're so good. So good. Star Virgin is a lot of fun. Oh man, this is like a... Ugh. Wait, is that? Huh. Those have to get re-released sometime. I'm not falling for that. Did I buy the Executioner? Oh god, my drive-in titles are over there now. Fuck. Whatever. What do we got here? What do we got? How are there still 62 of you? I'm just looking at things and like saying yay or nay. Come on. Let's see here. Getting into the old shit now. I don't know, I mean, Dixie Ray is a good one to get. The Mothers, which will probably get a new release soon, so I wouldn't buy that, actually. Christmas Evil, perfect. Love it. Buy it. Hot and Saucy Pizza Girls, at some point, will get a new release. But until then, that DVD is it, and it's amazing. Raw Force is a classic. Definitely get that one. Prisoner of Paradise is pretty good. I have a hard time recommending these DVD pornos because I feel like a lot of them are going to get re-released. You know what I mean? Cry Wilderness is really good, but again, like that one, it's on one of the Blu-ray sets, the 5 years, 5 film sets. I don't remember which one. Probably will get another release at some point, I assume, but fun little piece of shit. Jungle Blue is a lot of fun. I did not particularly care for Young Secretaries. I don't remember if I even watched Deep Tango. Let's see here. Let's see. Evil Come, Evil Go is pretty strong. Deep Roots is worth watching. Oh right, and Hot and Saucy Pizza Girls was on one of the 5 years Blu-rays. I always forget because I don't own that one, which makes me sad. Let's see. Night Train to Terror. I love Night Train to Terror. Haters be damned. That's a fucking great film. Telephone Book. Always recommend. Always recommend. Great film. And that'll do it. Yeah. So that's me going through all of them. Good time, good time. Yeah. Is there anything else in the merch section I missed out on? Obviously the books are still... No, okay. Good times. Good times. Oriental Blue and Kung Fu Vixens. Okay, I will, you know what? I'll even right now, I will pop over a thing. I will go to my... I have 2 ways of doing this, but I ignore my Notion script sometimes. I don't ignore my Drive script, so I'm going to go into my Google Drive. Not my business one, but my person. There we go. I'm going to go all the way down to YouTube scripts. And let's see, what should my title be for this script? Let's see if it's the Oriental Passions of Vinegar Syndrome. I'm going to dig deep. And I'll just make a note to myself to include Kung Fu Vixens. That'll be enough to remind me. Alright, I will do that. Can't promise when it'll be, but I will make that a priority. Just for you. Just for asking in the chat. That's what y'all get. Ask in the chat, the comments, more likely to happen. Maybe, sometimes. Ew. Hard to say. Anyway, it is 11:04. It's past my bedtime. It has been a 2-hour, 19-minute stream. Jesus Christ. Thank you guys so much. If you have any other recommendations, check out the chat down below. Don't forget, if you need to spend more money, the merch store is soft launched. Still, again, I got more stuff to do on the website and products and what have you, but it's soft launched. You can buy stuff if you want, and prices are pretty low. I don't have a really large. It's mostly a 20% markup, so try to keep it nice and chill. I should probably change this as long as I'm soft launching. That probably shouldn't be the main image there. That's probably not good. It's not really doing anybody any favors. Is it? That's not good. That's bad. It's bad. Michael, you did a bad job. Wow. Wow. Anyway, with that said, guys, it's been a real banger. I enjoy this time time we have, you know. I know that your mother doesn't let me see you as often as she should, that bitch whore cunt. But you know what? Next court date, we're gonna fix that, all right, Buckaroo? So until next time, hey, you know what? To stave off abuse, go watch a movie. Oh, come on, little dumb bird. All right, I said, yeah.